Welcome back to PlayStation Infinite, where we delve into games both grand and grotesque, from revered realms to those best left forgotten. Mother's Day, that annual rite in which we're beckoned, like moths to a flickering flame, to pay tribute to the matriarchs who birthed us into this cursed coil. We are told to reflect on their strength, their boundless love, their unyielding patience. Mother had all those things, of course, until she didn't. Until she left me all alone with the spoons facing inwards, as if anticipating blood. And what better way to honor these titans of toil than by presenting them with an offering so forlorn, so utterly bereft of meaning, it could have only spawned from the twilight-buried crevices of the PlayStation Store. It calls itself Mother's Day Journey, a name that sounds like solace, but reeks of something left too long in the walls. The name alone invokes a kind of eerie optimism, a title that suggests warmth, perhaps even reverence, and yet the truth festers just beneath the surface. What awaits is not a journey, nor anything worthy of maternal devotion, but rather a soulless abomination masquerading as entertainment. It is a game in the same way an autopsy is a party, procedural, cold, and entirely devoid of joy. One does not play Mother's Day Journey so much as endure it. A bit like family dinners, really, only less blood. A matching game, they call it. Match the flowers, match the cameras, match the storks, the eternal harbingers of childbirth fluttering endlessly in some purgatorial loop of misdirected symbolism. Some say that the stork brings life. Mine brought me in pieces. There are 4 levels of difficulty, 4 shallow graves, each slightly deeper than the last. Progressing through them feels less like accomplishment and more like drifting, helplessly, through layers of fog towards some unseen horror. I told them the fog meant something, that it was her way of cloaking the world. They said I needed fresh air. A timer ticks, indifferent and eternal. Yet, you may posit, yes, you hold dominion over time itself, a cruel illusion of control, much like joining a neighborhood watch that's too progressive to acknowledge crime exists. But control is rationed. You are granted only so many attempts before the game tightens its grip. The easy matches fade, replaced by combinations that seem designed to mock your memory, your patience, your sense of self. It is here, in this rising storm of symbols, that the pause button becomes not a mercy, but an invitation. Stop. Breathe. Open Excel. Begin to document your descent. Build your guide. Forge your map of the unknowable. This is no longer play, this is pilgrimage. For those poor, twitching souls compelled to pursue the so-called demanding trophies, know this. They are not trials of reflex or cunning, but rituals of monotony. A bleak march through numbers and patterns best navigated with Excel as your holy grimoire. Here, triumph is measured not in glory, but in how long you can stare into the void without blinking. It is not a test of skill, it is a quiet pact with madness. Trophies gleam like false idols, pixelated rewards for those willing to trade sanity for a checklist. Modern effort, in all its sterile glory, a spreadsheet-shaped coffin for what little joy remained. When the final match is made, and the triumphant ding echoes through your hollow chambers, what remains? Not joy, not triumph, only a numb silence, and the grim realization that your tribute to Mother was less a gift and more a mild act of psychological warfare. She hated that noise. That ding, it'll wake her. This is not a game, it is a warning, a twisted remnant from the depths of a ghost code chasm, wrought by sleepless visionaries in dim-lit rooms where the air smells of forgotten dreams, cast into a world as an empty omen, whispered to the emotionally desperate like a half-forgotten curse. For 99 cents, you can clutch in your hands the digital incarnation of a damp rag, limp, transient, and soaked in the musty scent of remorse. And Mother? She's still here. She sees this. She sees all. And she is not amused. And so, this passage concludes, though others await. Please, like, share, and subscribe, to please the algorithm that slumbers beneath the surface. The murmurs fade into silence. Until next time.